Hey guys, it's Justin from California Grenadiers again. Wanted to talk about one of the small things that you can upgrade in the car that actually makes a big difference, and that's the cargo hold handle or latch, if you will. There's a couple of companies that have made these handles or latches. One of them being Owl. They've been out for a while, and Grenadier USA, which is pretty new. And then over here we have the factory handle. As you guys know, if you own a Grenadier, the thing's super robust, sturdy, solid, well built. But the handle for the cargo area, the trunk, isn't. I mean, it does the job. It feels solid, but it's light, you know, and it's plastic. It just feels like it probably should have been metal from the factory. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not awesome. So it's a real simple upgrade to do. I mean, it's just a bolt. You unbolt it and bolt on the new one. But I kind of wanted to do a little comparison since these great guys at both these companies sent these over to me. I've had the Owl for a little while, as many of you guys have had. You know, it's a great piece, machined out of solid billet aluminum. It's got their logo there. It's got some nice edges on it. It feels heavy, which is nice. It's got these ridges that are cut out for your hand, you know, like if you're grabbing with your fingers. Machining's pretty good. You can see some of the ridges there. This might be a blem that they gave me. I would imagine that the final pieces probably look cleaner than that, I would guess. Although it's not bad, you know, like gives it some texture, I guess. And then the logo is laser etched in there, which is kind of cool if you like their shackle logo. Looks like a little owl too. And then the back side, a lot of that's probably grease for my hands, yeah. But it's machined out, you know. It's funny because the handle, the latch portion that comes out of the car, it's like clocked to the side. I don't know what's up with that, rather than just straight. Maybe it's a British thing, I don't know. But you know, they took into account for that, and they got these larger cutouts here on the sides. I think that might have something to do with the thickness of the material and the machine, but it fits well. Really nice piece. Feels good in the hand. When you install it, it does make a big difference between the factory handle, because this thing is light, you know, and like the engagement feel when you open it, this just feels like it's flimsy, you know, even though it's not. It just feels that way because there's no weight to it, so there's less positive engagement. So this one is a little significantly heavier, which is nice. It has these nice edges. Almost the same size. It's like maybe slightly bigger, just like slightly longer maybe. Probably about the same thickness. Oh, and it has this nice collar here. So when you take the handle off, you can see here, there's the galvanized latch mechanism that sticks out of the door, and this collar kind of hides it. Like you can see here that this is a little bit deeper, so it hides it well. You can't even see it. This is a little deeper too, but then it also has this collar, so then that hides the latch mechanism pretty well. So that's nice. Good thing about that. And then Grenadier USA, they took it a step further. You know, this is a much larger piece. Same quality, if not probably better, I would say. It's got this cool topographic design in it. And they have their logo there. It's a grenade, which I thought was kind of cool. Shows here made in the USA. They're based in Florida. Just a really nice piece. The edges, the way they're cut. So like the top is smooth in comparison to the owl. The owl has like a ledge. Both feel great. This guy just has like a little tighter in the cuts, you know, the machining. You can just kind of tell. It has ridges on the sides, on both sides, whereas the owl only has it on the side where you're putting your hand. This one has it on both sides. It's hollowed out here to save a little bit of weight, because this is a significantly larger piece. As you can see, it would be much heavier. I don't think it would be a problem if it was much heavier, but this, you can just tell the work that was done on this. And the precision on the cut for the latching mechanism, it's like spot on. So it didn't need those corners on the outside. You know, it doesn't matter that this has that. It's just, you know, a machining thing. They both sit perfectly flush and press on perfectly fine, and they're solid. Both attach great. However, this one does not have a collar. So when you go to install it, you can see the galvanized part kind of sticking out. I'll show you guys that. I'll stick them on the car. But I think what's going on is that they may be making a grommet type thing that fits to cover that, because they were more concerned with this machining, the finish. So I mean, look at the angles on it. It's crazy. And down here on the bottom, it's even got this little lip here. You may not, yeah, there you go. It's just really, really machined really well. So it's pretty cool, pretty bitchin'. And, you know, I'm not saying anything bad about the owl, because this is also great. You know, they're both great. I guess it really just kind of depends on what you're looking for. So, you know, owl solved the problem of this thing feeling flimsy. Grenadier USA solved the problem of when you open the door, you can't see the latch, and you kind of have to reach in behind the door to unlatch it. So this, instead of mounting straight up and down, it mounts like this. So if you picture the door, this is kind of like right at the edge, whereas these two are inboard. So you can see this when you open the small door, and then also when you go to open it, it's like it just has a different engagement feel, more of like a latch rather than a lever, I guess. Like, don't get me wrong, they're both excellent, but if you think about how this is gonna open, you know, this is gonna feel like how the factory did, except like way better. The way that it opens, you know, but this is gonna be more of like a latch, like latches, whereas this is more like a handle, you know. Both excellent pieces. And, you know, really just kind of depends on what you're looking for. These are both anodized black. Owl, of course, has their, you know, their signature shackle there, if you like that. And then Grenadier USA has the grenade, if you like that logo, you know. I like both. I kind of lean towards the Grenadier USA just because of the way that it engages. I think is really cool. It just has like a really neat feel to it. But both are great. Owl does have a matching hood latch lever, which is awesome. And Grenadier USA is working on that too, because as you guys know, it's probably flimsier than this. So yeah, both companies make a really great product. Both really easy to install. Grenadier USA supplies this nice little stainless steel Torx head, or you could reuse the factory one. Works on the Owl too. I think I'm partial to the factory one because it's black. Although I have in the back of the rig, I have the GP Factor table, which has stainless on it. So I mean, both work, but you know, it's just personal preference. So let me bring these over here to the car. Let me stick this in the pocket here, just so you guys can kind of see what it looks like when they're installed. I think it's a T30. Grab this. Go over here. Excuse the mess. Sorry, got like multiple projects going on at one time. So, get this table down here. Lay these out here. So this is the factory one. See how it's clocked to the side? But it goes on straight, right? I don't know. If you guys have one, you know what I mean. And then if you look the side, you kind of see that, I don't even know what you would call it, the peg that it latches to, or mounts to. And then here's the Grenadier, the Owl piece. It goes on. That already instantly looks way better. And like, you can tell just from over video how much more solid that sounds, you know, and it just looks way better. And then from the side, it actually covers more than the factory piece does. You know, solid. So you know, when you reach in to open it, you know, you'd be reaching inside like that. So kind of gives you an idea how it works, right? And we got the Grenadier USA piece. So look at how that sits. That's different. You know, that might bother some of you guys because it's off to the side, you know, if you got OCD. I mean, I kind of have OCD, but I also prefer function. So, I mean, also looks great. You know, I think they may be working on a piece that goes in this cutout here, like a shroud kind of, which would be really cool. And then if you look from the side here, so this one shows more than probably both the factory piece and the Owl piece, which might bother some guys, you know. But like I said, I think they're working on a grommet that fits in there, as well as maybe a shroud that sits there that might tie everything in together. It's not a deal breaker or anything, but the function is really the thing that sets this guy apart. It's like, I mean, it's like a latch. Seem like when you reach inside, like, you're more like latching it rather than like reaching in and pulling it up like that. It's just, it just has a different feel to it. So I guess it really just kind of depends on how you want it to work. I mean, the nice thing with this too is that if, you know, you've got the door closed and you've got the back loaded up, you may not be able to reach fully in past your gear to unlatch it. So this kind of brings it out further, you know, like it brings it out significantly further, and you can get your fingers on it. Again, that's it really is just personal preference, I think, because both are awesome, you know. Both are way better than the factory handle, that's for sure. But both offer multiple colors for whatever colorway you like. Both I think are pretty similarly priced, like around maybe $100 each, I think, somewhere around there. Both are great companies, you know. Not really necessarily biased towards one or the other, I guess. I mean, I do prefer the Grenadier USA one. I just like how it feels. I like how it looks too. I love the logo. The little grenade kind of ties in nicely. Kind of tells you it's a more specifically dedicated product to the Ineos Grenadier. Not built off of, an established brand, which is fine, piggybacking off of kind of like the van life kind of stuff. That's fine, no problem there. But this guy kind of shows that, this is really just for Grenadiers. So yeah, decent little upgrade. I mean, look at this thing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, which one you guys prefer, which one you guys have on your rig, or which one you guys want to put on your rig. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys.